How do we master our inner game? And what does that mean exactly? We're going to talk about this today. It is Tom Kieran with the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Welcome back, creators. Great to see you guys. Well, look, how to master that inner game. Really, guys, what I want to say, it's all about the inner game. Right? A lot of times, and I've made this mistake my whole life. I have made this mistake. We try to change relationships in the outside world from the outside. And guys, it never works. You can't change your relationships with people, things in the world by battling the outside, by trying to change people, by trying to manipulate circumstances, by trying to get things to go your way. Has it really ever worked? No. So what do? You make the relationships with yourself all that matters. I'm going to say it again. Make the relationship with yourself that all that matters. And then all that matters to you will be perfect. Right? All that matters to you will be perfect. All the people, events, and circumstances that matter to you will be exactly how you desire. If you make I know it sounds selfish, guys, but it's not. When you master the inside, when you make yourself, the relationship with yourself, the priority, and really the only priority, forget about others. Why do I mean by that? Because they'll change as you change. Everybody that you see, everybody you talk to, your whole world, this is what Neville Goddard says, your whole vast world is yourself pushed out. What you believe, think, and perceive of them is exactly how they're going to show up. This is the truth, guys. This is how it is. Why? Because inside, it's how you imagine your life. That's what you get. Look around. Right? It is how you imagine it, right? Neville Goddard said, that Christ in you is your imagination. It really is. Life really is an inside game. We get so enamored, so wooed by the outside world, by the people and events and the circumstances and the news and all of this. We get caught up in it, believing that that's the world and that's it. That's what we're supposed to be, and then we get controlled by it, meaning our behavior, we react to it. That's how you get controlled by it. You don't think you're doing it, right? But you react to it. So, guys, it's the inside game. Focus on that. The relationship with yourself, with you, that's all that matters. Because all that matters to you will meet your highest expectations once you do that. All that matters to you will be perfect if you make your relationship with yourself all that matters. Not kidding, guys. The outer world will follow. It's law. It is law. It's universal law. It has to. It must. The world must follow whatever you're projecting inside. Remember, we talked about this analogy. It's like a movie screen. The movie screen itself never changes, but what you project on it can change. Right? It's up to you. You are that movie screen. You are the projector and the screen. Right? The screen is that inner you, is that higher self that never changes, that's always love, that's always joy, that's always bliss, that's always truth. And then your ego mind, your lower mind, projects these images on it. Right? Sometimes they're good images, or you think they're good, right? But it's duality. So it's good. It might be good to you, and it might be bad to somebody else, right? This is the whole idea. What you want to do is start going after that truth inside, and then lean in from that truth. Manage your world from that truth, from that relationship with you. You can't go wrong. I'm telling you guys, you can't. There are no mistakes when you go inside. There are no mistakes. It's only when you battle the outside. That's when all that stuff happens, right? That's what they say when the hits the fan, right? Okay, so guys, that's the secret of causation, your imagination. This is what Neville Goddard talks about. The secret of is that Christ in you, is that divinity in you. I talk about it a lot, but guys, that's how if you master your inner game. How do you do it? Well, it's not that you got to get rid of thoughts. You can't help think thoughts, and they're thinking you, right? These thoughts come, you're not even generating them. They're coming from that source, from that one source. But those are imagined. Those are made up. So you can imagine anything you want. Why get stuck and imagine all that negative stuff and limitations and collapsing that wave of probabilities to probabilities that you don't want? So it's really just shifting your imagination, right? Don't get caught up. Let the negative ones go. You can laugh now when a negative thought comes, right? Go, ah ha ha, gotcha, right? And then think of another one. You don't have to get rid of anything. You don't have to suppress anything. You don't have to struggle with anything. It's not about struggle. That's why you haven't been getting anywhere. You're trying to struggle and wrestle those negative thoughts to the ground. Let them come in. It's they're out there. They're not your fault. You guys don't feel any guilt or shame for the negativity and the things that happen. That's already out there. Those are those energy pendulums that I talked about with reality transurfing. We'll get back to those with Vadim Zeland. They're already out there, right? But you can use that Christ in you, that divinity, that higher self, to imagine the life that you really want, right? The things that you really want. So the world, I just want to really convince you of this. The world is merely an effect. All the people around you, all the stuff, all the things, all the money, all the no money, the lack and the abundance, all of those are effects, right? Your true self is just abundant, period. It's bliss, period. It's truth, period. Everything else that you can conjure, that you get ideas of, right? When you get ideas of certain things, when you start putting duality, hot and cold, good and bad, right and wrong, high and low, right? Sleepy, not sleepy, whatever it is, that's all your ego. That's all made up. So why not make up the cool stuff? Why not lean in that direction, right? Right? So stop believing your inner negative conversations and thoughts. They're not true. They're not true. Call them on it as soon as you have them. We get caught up because we think they're true. We believe them. We believe our inner conversations. They're not even, again, it's the ego trying to push that stuff on you, trying to push that negativity on you, trying to push those limitations on you. Don't accept them. Don't believe them, right? You can make up other thoughts. It's all imagination anyway, right? And then make those things, because that's why your worst case expectations, your worst case scenarios come true, because you believe them. Right? Why not believe the best case? Those are made up too, but believe those and those will come true. It's all made up. It's all a game, guys. Shakespeare said it. It's just a play, and you're playing. So have fun with it, right? We take this much too seriously. Yes, there's suffering in the world. Yes, there's everything, right? God is everything. It's the good and the bad. All of that together, though, is love. Believe it or not. And we're here to really have fun. We're not here to suffer and go through that stuff. So start having fun with it. Okay? We'll talk more about this, guys. Become the master of your reality. How to master your game. That's how you do it. It's lack of struggle. Whenever you have resistance, you're going in the wrong direction. So as soon as you have resistance, back off. But don't get more resistance from feeling resistance. Oh my God, I'm feeling resistance. Causes more resistance. Just feel it and say, resistance. I'm going to let that go. It's really amazing once you start getting a hold of this, right? And just go in the opposite direction of negativity. It really is that simple. Yeah. Well, we'll talk more about this, guys. I wanted to kind of give you what was on my mind. We got more coming. This is Tom Karen with the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness, where we help you level up and become the highest and best version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, hit our notification button, share and comment in the videos. That's how we get our word out. This is Tom with Be Something Wonderful with great love. Until next time, see you soon.